Say everything we're going to foreign at the yard, man, get the blame. Remember that song, the people? Everything we're going to foreign at the yard, man, get the blame. Forget how the other part go. Anyway, welcome to How Can I Help Speak on this channel. This is Murphy. Good night to all beautiful people, Murphicious and Murphette. And to all the man them, blessed love. Let us give thanks and praise unto the Father, His Majesty the King, because without Him we are nothing, but with Him we are all things. All things which is great and wonderful. So we continue praising, we continue glorify Him and call upon Him. For His everlasting love, guidance and protection all the time, each and every blessed day. Now people, the reason why I was singing that song is it seems like everything bad happened to us Jamaicans. I don't understand. The other day, there was fake rice, banana, fish, all kind of things what them doing to the products, fake pills, all them things. Now, the latest thing I heard about is corned beef. Corned beef coming from Brazil. Okay? Now I heard that on the news today. I heard it on TVJ News, it's Jamaica News, and I heard it on CTVM, something like that. But anyway, I'll go play it in a bit. Make a long story short, we talk about it a bit. We have to be careful. I'm talking to my Jamaican people, and we have to be careful, especially the ones that are down there. Be vigilant, be careful of what's going on. I'm glad that the ministry caught on to this before it get too far and get too bad, But it just to show you, these people know that this thing is not good, and yet they're still trying to force it on us. I don't hear about these things happening in other countries or whatever. Unless I'm deaf or dumb to it or blind, I don't know. But every time I seem to hear something about food or something like that, it always end up in Jamaica. That is sad, man. And this is why one of the reasons why tonight I am asking my Jamaican people, go back into the earth and start farm again. Start go swing your line and catch 2 fish. Raise some goat, some fowl, rabbit, whatever. Because as you can see, all the stuff that has been imported into the country, not good. Not good. And as far as how it seems now, to me, it seems like I would say about a good 60% of the stuff that are going to Jamaica right now are good. And it's just taking time for the government and the ministry to find out about these things and put a clamp down on it. The clamp down on the fake rice and all the other fake stuff that was coming in. Now this just pop up. And these people know that this thing, the meat and the poultry is not good. And they still package it and send it there. So I am asking my Jamaican people, stay away from the corned beef that are coming from Brazil. Start farm again. Start farm again. There is nothing wrong with growing your own food. Because you see what's going on? Every time something bad, it reaches. And I have to say us because I'm a Jamaican, and when you guys feel down there, I feel it too. Yeah. This is sad, man. Anyway, make a long story short, make way listen to this news. All right. Here we go.
Thanks so much for staying with us, and a special welcome to you on the internet at cvmtv.com. We also invite you to download the CVM TV app from the Google Play Store. The Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries has imposed an immediate import ban on corned beef originating from Brazil.
Now the move follows reports from...
Sorry, people, this is CVM TV News, all right? Okay.
the Brazilian authorities that several major Brazilian meat processors have been selling rotten beef and poultry. We're joined in studio by the Agriculture Minister, Carl Samuta. Good evening, Minister Samuta.
Good evening. How
Now,
are you?
Jamaica imports about 99% of its corned beef from Brazil. How has the government responded?
Well, effectively, you might as well say 100%. And unfortunately for us, the only source from which we get this corned beef is the very source that has been the subject of this investigation, which I think the police over in Brazil started to go in on the company somewhere on Friday. And the whole reporting heightened on the weekend. And so this morning we decided that we'd call a meeting of all the interested parties in the distributive trade and also within our ministry, our various departments, Bureau of Standards, Veterinary Department, Ministry of Health, a collaborative approach. And as a result of that, we decided that in light of the threat that it posed to the consumers of Jamaica, that we had no alternative but to impose a ban on all imports of corned beef, and all existing supplies in the marketplace would be quarantined, and the items would be removed from the shelves. And we have dispatched the Consumer Affairs Commission to do an island-wide review of the existing stocks and to ensure that they are removed from the shelves. And we have solicited the support of the private sector, who was with us for most of the morning, and they have agreed, and they have given their full support because they realize it's something that rises to the level where the government had to take action.
Minister, how long will this ban be enforced?
Approximately 2 weeks in the first instance. We are expecting that this entire process of investigation and the testing of various samples and so on should be completed within 2 weeks or just a little over that. And then depending on the outcome, if it turns out that as a result of our visit, which incidentally we will be making there next week to Brazil, and the discussions we hold, the examinations we undertake of their factories and their facilities and so on, it may be more protracted. We don't want to give people the impression that because they have been found guilty of anything that is untoward, that it means the elimination of the importation of corned beef from that source. Once we are satisfied that the certification and the level of requirements, the phytosanitary requirements that would satisfy us as having a product imported into the country.
Yes.
Once that we are assured of that, then trading will resume. But in the first instance, we want to be assured of that. And until then we...
Okay, so there we have it. So it's not just me telling you. I listen to the news, like I said. I make sure I stay tuned to what's going on back home. Not only back home, but other places in the world too, because people, when we think certain things don't affect us because it's not in our country, it does in some way. You understand? I mean, check this out. At the first part of the news, they were saying that these people knowingly that the meat and the poultry is no good. But yet still, they still ship it out. Because whatever amount they have in stock, they cannot afford to throw it away because they go lose money. But they rather to package it and sell it to people. Whether it's to my Jamaican people or to other, it doesn't matter. Wrong is wrong. And that's one of the things people you can always hear me say. Wrong is wrong. I just hope, my Prime Minister really, and the ministry and whosoever, really make them people know so they cannot do these things to us. You can't just come throw everything that's bad. We take too much. We have been through too much. Too much, man. People, I don't know, I say it before and I say it again. I say for some reason I just feel like they want to kill us off somehow. Everything will bad end up at Jamaica. Why? Why? Look at all that's going on down there already. And all that people impose on us. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. It's sad. People, talk about it, eh? If you haven't heard about it, I could talk. And let me hear what you have to say and see if you feel like how I feel. Because this is sad. So with that said, since I'm just coming in from work, I'm going to say Murphishas and Murfettes, and to all of them on them, viewers and subscribers, peace, love, and happiness to all, and to all Jamaican, love every time. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, you see that little bell come, kick it. Remember, people, 2 months ago I said I wanted to reach 100 subscribers by April. I was at 84, now I'm at 95. I'm still thankful. But see if you can't help me hit this 100. Alright? One love all the time. God is good.